Narasimham Lalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Shri Nrsimhadev Bhagavan ki, Bhakti Prahlad Raj ki, Jai Gaur Premanandi. So now everybody is requested to remain here. There's going to be a class on the Bhagavad Gita.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. If there is anybody who has got a special days like a birthday or any anniversaries, so only those people should come on this side near the altar. Okay, and if there is any baby blessings or anything else, please come on this side and we will do something for you. Thank you. Rest of them, please proceed for prasadam. There will be prasadam served in the Haveli. So you will get your Mahaprasadam and prasadam over there. Thank you very much. Haribol, thank you.
I'm doing the class.
Yeah, I'll arrange it.
Okay.
You want this Buddha? You want Buddha?
Yeah, book. Yeah, please.
Hare Krishna. There's an announcement for Shobhana Mojaria, who has arranged for us for a puja for their baby, a blessing to be done. So if you're over here, please come to the mic, okay? And we will do something for you. Hare Krishna. I repeat, Shobhana Morarjia.
Sorry.
Yeah, please come here.
Yeah, yes. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So we're now going to have a small discussion on Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So if you'd like to stay, please face this way. So whenever we discuss the scriptures, we begin by chanting this song by Bhaktivedanta Thakur, Jai Radha Madhava, which is describing different qualities and names of Lord Krishna. Is it possible to have it on the screen, Jai Radha Madhava? But anyway, you'll catch on because you're familiar with these names. So we'll please sing together. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Your turn. Yeah. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन यशोदनन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुनातीरा वनचारी यमुनातीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदनन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यशोदनन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुनातीरा वनचारी यमुनातीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Shri Radha Gokulananda ki jai, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ji ki jai, Gaurnitai ki jai. Hare Krishna. Welcome everybody. We are having now a Bhagavad Gita class, discourse. So if you'd like to stay, you're most welcome. And every day in this temple, 3 times a day, there is class discussing the sacred scriptures of the Vedas, the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Bhagavad Gita, the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So before we begin, I would like to seek the permission and blessings of our senior devotees who are here, that I may speak something relevant and authentic. So if we could kindly have the verse on the screen, if possible, if anybody is able to do that. So we always start every discussion with the chanting, and then by recognizing our teachers. So we say a few prayers to our teachers, so that, because we are grateful to them for having taught us this spiritual knowledge. So if you know, please join me. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadhi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, so we're still trying to arrange the verse on the screen, but if you have access to your phone, you can look up Bhagavad Gita chapter 3 verse 1. And we'll be reading today the translation and commentary by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada worked very hard to translate these Vedic texts for us to understand the science of God. And not only did he just translate them, he translated every word for us to see that he was giving an authentic translation, true to the real meaning of the scriptures. So we'll soon see on the screen, but you can see on my phone that we have the Sanskrit, the translation in English, and then each word is translated for us to understand, and then the complete translation. So in this way we can know that we're having an authentic representation of what's given in the scriptures. That's why Srila Prabhupada called it Bhagavad Gita as it is. Because many people translated the Gita but slightly changed the meaning. But Srila Prabhupada wanted to give us the most authentic meaning of the Bhagavad Gita. So it's just now coming, but I will start anyway. So Bhagavad Gita chapter 3 verse 1. Arjuna Vacha Jyayasi Chet Karmanaste Mata Buddhir Janardana Tat Kim Karmani Gorhe Mam Niyo Jyayasi Keshava. Translation. Arjuna said, O Janardan, O Keshava, why do you want to engage me in this ghastly warfare? If you think that intelligence is better than fruitive work. So now the commentary by Srila Prabhupada. Okay, it's just about to come. Chapter 3 verse 1. Thank you so much. Wonderful. So I'm now going to read the commentary, and you can read along with me, because sometimes it's easier to follow that way. Okay? So purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, has very elaborately described the constitution of the soul in the previous chapter, with a view to delivering his intimate friend Arjun from the ocean of material grief. Okay, I've never done this before, but I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. All right. Prabhupada said that we can utilize all things of this world in the service of Krishna. So, for your convenience, we're doing this. So, yeah. And the path of realization has been recommended. Buddhi Yoga, or Krishna consciousness. Sometimes Krishna consciousness is misunderstood to be inertia, and one with such a misunderstanding often withdraws to a secluded place to become fully Krishna conscious by chanting the holy name of Lord Krishna. But without training in the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, it is not advisable to chant the holy name of Krishna in a secluded place where one may acquire only cheap adoration from the innocent public. Arjun also thought of Krishna consciousness or Buddhi Yoga, or intelligence in spiritual advancement of knowledge, as something like a retirement from material retirement from active life, and the practice of penance and austerity at a secluded place. In other words, he wanted to skillfully avoid fighting by using Krishna consciousness as an excuse. But as a sincere student, he placed the matter before his master and questioned Krishna as to his best course of action. In answer, Lord Krishna elaborately explained Karma Yoga to work in Krishna consciousness in this third chapter. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So the Bhagavad Gita, as you may know, is an ancient Vedic scripture. And is spoken on a battlefield. Some may ask, what relevance do ancient scriptures have in my modern life? Because we see we're living in a very modern age. There's so much technology, there's so much convenience, and there's so many new societal norms which differ from our ancient Indian culture. So how can the Bhagavad Gita be relevant? But our teachers say that the Bhagavad Gita is very relevant because it wasn't spoken to sages in a hermitage. It wasn't spoken in a forest to monks. It was spoken on a battlefield to warriors. And warriors must act. Warriors must take decisive action. So in our lives, in our passionate lives that we live, we also have to take decisive action. And that's why the Bhagavad Gita is relevant to us. And we can draw many, many wonderful teachings and wisdoms from the Gita. Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra was a blind king. He was blind not only materially, he didn't have the vision to see materially, but he was also blind in spiritual understanding. And due to his love for his son Duryodhana, who was a evil-minded king, he betrayed his relatives, the Pandavas, who were the rightful heirs of the kingdom. And as a result of this, a great fratricidal war was about to take place, the Mahabharata, the battle of Kurukshetra. And on this battle were two armies. One side representing good, dharma, goodness, and the other side fighting for greed and adoration. So Arjun, who is a devotee, was being taken on his chariot by Krishna. And as he approached the battlefield, he saw something very interesting. On the side of his army were his brothers and his friends, but on the opposing side, due to various political and familial alliances, he saw many of his teachers and other elders of his family. So imagine having to fight a battle against people that you love, people that you worship and respect. So Arjun, having seen this, even though he was a very, very great, powerful warrior and great devotee, he was grief-stricken upon seeing teachers and family on the opposing side that he must fight. So he became bewildered. He began to think, I don't want to fight my teachers. I don't want to fight people who have given me so much love and care. Even though I'm a warrior and it's my duty to fight and protect Dharma, I feel grief-stricken upon having to face my teachers and family. So it's in this setting that the Gita is spoken. Arjun must work, he must act, he must fight as a warrior, that's his duty. But he's faced with a very difficult situation that he's having to face his family and teachers. So he asked Krishna to take him in the middle of the battlefield between the two armies so he can see. And he begins to say, I'm feeling weak, I can't hold my bow. Even though I'm such a great warrior that he learned how to fight from Indra, from Parashuram, from so many great celestial teachers. Such a warrior was unable to hold his own bow upon seeing the situation. And it's in this context in which the Bhagavad Gita is spoken, and Krishna reveals some wonderful truths and wisdoms. So Arjuna, he seeks, because Krishna is his friend, he's also his chariot driver, and he seeks, they had many intimate conversations throughout their life. So in this situation, he asked Krishna, what should I do? When we're confused, often we look out to a friend. We ask a friend, this is my situation, what should I do? So he asks his friend Krishna, what should I do in this circumstance? So Krishna begins to reveal to him this transcendental knowledge. So first he establishes, in the second, we're starting now the third chapter, but just as a recap, in the second chapter, Krishna establishes the relationship between the soul and God. So we understand that we are not this external body. Ultimately, we're the Atma, we're the soul within the body. And due to misinformation, we begin to identify with the external things. But you can't say, I am my eyes, I am my hands, I am my face. The I is different. The I is the soul within. So we understand in the Gita, it explains to us that the body is like a vehicle for which the soul to reside. And in this vehicle we perform many actions and accrue good and bad karma. But ultimately the body is just a vehicle, and at the end of life the body dies and we move on to another body, or we try to become liberated and move out of the cycle of samsara. So Krishna first establishes this principle that we are not the body. Excuse me. So then after Krishna establishes the fact that we're not the body, he begins to teach Arjuna about devotional service. So we understand in this world there are many things which bring us some form of pleasure, some form of happiness. But we often find that pleasure or happiness is not lasting long. We might buy a new phone, a new iPhone comes out every year, and we enjoy it for some time, but then a new one comes out and we want that one. Or a new car comes, and so many things, there's endless desires which are created by this world. And oftentimes we find that the happiness which we receive from buying these things is not permanent. So that's actually the nature of this world. It's a feature of this world that is dukkhalai and ashashwat, full of misery and temporary. But the soul by nature is pleasure seeking. The soul by nature wants to be happy, but we find ourselves in a temporary and misery-full world. So this is a paradox that we face. But Krishna gives the solution that we must engage in devotional service, because service to him gives the soul true everlasting happiness. We often find that doing something for somebody else is more satisfying and enriching than trying to please one's own senses. But so many things in this world, we get good and bad karma. If we do bad activities, we get a bad reaction, and if we do good things, we get a good reaction. But whether good or bad, these things ultimately bind us to this world, because we have to receive those reactions in some form or other. But Prabhupada teaches us that by transforming our activities to have a spiritual purpose, by rendering service to Krishna, even our day-to-day activities, then actually they produce no material karma, but they give us spiritual benefit, eternal spiritual karma, vikarma, or akarma. And in this way, one can progress in their spiritual life. So there's different ways which we do this. The first and primary method, by developing the relationship with God, is to chant the holy names of Krishna. So, as you notice, we're in the Hare Krishna temple, and we're always chanting Hare Krishna. And Prabhupada teaches us that this is a way for us to always keep contact with God. And the chanting of the holy names ultimately cleanses the heart. As we've lived so many lives, we've reincarnated so many times, we've accumulated so many karmas and karmic conditions. But just by chanting the holy name very simply, very sincerely, all the karmas which we've accumulated can be immediately destroyed and cleansed, and we can become purified and develop our relationship with God. Another thing we must try to do, which will help us, is to associate with like-minded spiritual people. Association is very powerful. Someone once said that you can see a future reflection of yourself by looking at the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Ultimately, we're very impressionable, so the people that we surround ourselves with have an impact on who we become. So if we want to, if we find ourselves spending time with degraded people, thieves, then sooner or later we might find ourselves also becoming a thief. But if we surround ourselves with positive people, people who can uplift us, and people who have qualities in them which we are inspired by and we aspire to, we'll also become, in due course of time, a similar person. So associating with spiritual people, with devotees of Krishna, will ultimately help us on the path to Krishna. Another way we can elevate ourselves is by reading the books given by Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada spent so many years translating and presenting the philosophy in a relevant way for us to understand. Because if we read the scriptures just like that, without any guidance, then we may develop a wrong understanding. It's said that it's required that one receives guidance from the Shastra, but also Guru, and also the sadhus. And the combination of these 3 will give us the correct understanding of Shastra, because the Shastra is written in a way which it will be timeless forever. And the Guru gives us the method by which we can assimilate and understand the true meaning of the Shastra. And the sadhus help us to understand it and make it relevant in our day-to-day life. But in Srila Prabhupada's books, he has given such a wonderful translations and commentaries so that we can understand them very easily. Another way in which we can spiritualize our lives is by taking prasadam. Prasadam means mercy. But what devotees do is that before they eat, they cook in a very sattvic way. They cook without onion, garlic, without meat, fish or eggs. And they cook with love. And they place this food that they've made before a picture of Krishna, before a deity, and they offer it. And they pray, Krishna, please accept this offering. And then once Hare Krishna. And then once they leave it for some time and they recognize that the Lord has accepted it. And in this way, the devotees take the remnants of the Lord and ultimately become purified. And so in so many ways we can add Krishna consciousness to our lives and spiritualize our daily activities. So there was, I'll give a story about, there was a great king named Chitraketu. And this is to show that there is no loss on the spiritual path. Sometimes people may think, if I don't make it, if I don't complete my Krishna consciousness in this life, maybe I'll have to take birth again. I may not achieve liberation. But there's nothing to worry about, because ultimately, whatever progress we make is not lost. We carry on where we left off in the next life. And there's one story of a great king named Chitraketu. It's said that he's a very powerful king on this earth, and he had many, many wives. But somehow or other, he could never have a son. He tried whatever he could. He married more and more wives, but it turned out that every wife was barren, and he was not able to produce a son. And for a king not to have a son was a very great cause of anxiety, because a king wants to have an heir to carry on their kingdom. So he was very distressed, and the citizens were also distressed because they loved their king. But one day, Angira Rishi, he passed through his kingdom, and he met with the king, who also happened to be a great devotee. So he was like, let me meet the king. And he said, King, you seem distressed. Please tell me, what's the cause of your anxiety? And the king said, Dear Angira Rishi, I can't produce an heir for my kingdom. I can't produce a son. Can you please help me? So Angira Rishi said, okay, I can see your karma is like that, but I'll do some sacrifices for you and I'll help you. And so Angira Rishi did some penances and austerities, and ultimately blessed the king that, you take this Mahaprasadam and you'll have a child, you'll have a son who can continue your kingdom. And King Chitraketu was very, very happy. But then Angira Rishi had a thought, he had a vision. He said, this child will be a great source of satisfaction, but also a great source of lamentation. So his name will be Harsha Shoka, which means happiness and distress. So the king was a bit confused, but he said, okay, maybe he'll just, do some bad things, but he'll be okay overall. So he carried on like that. And he was very happy with his son, his wife. He gave the prasadam to his wife, Kritadyuti, one of his wives, and she gave birth to this son, Harsha Shoka. And she was very happy, he was very happy, and became very attached. I finally have a son to carry on my kingdom. But what happened was, as often happens in the material world, the co-wives became envious, they became jealous. They said, oh, Kritadyuti, the wife of the king, is getting so much attention now that she has produced a son for him. So we don't like this very much, we feel very neglected. So the co-wives ultimately, they became devoid of intelligence and conspired to poison the son of the king, who was in their way their own stepson. So they did that, they poisoned the son, and he was found to be dead by the wife and by Kritadyuti and King Chitraketu, and they were very, very distressed. They were so distressed because after so much effort they had finally got an heir for the kingdom, and now he had been killed by his own wives. So seeing this distress, Narada Muni and Angira Rishi came to the king, and just to give him solace. And they tried to speak some knowledge to him and give him some philosophy to help him understand the situation, but it wasn't helping. So Narada Muni said, okay, I'm a mystic yogi, I'll bring back the soul of your son, and you can speak to him and see what's happened. So Narada Muni brought the soul back of the boy. He had just recently passed, and Narada Muni said to the boy, Harsha Shoka, please speak to your father and relieve him of his trouble. And the boy said, who is my father and who is my mother? I've had many births, and in each of them I've had a father and mother. So in this way the son began to speak philosophy to the king, And seeing this, the king was greatly astonished. And he began to realize, yes, actually, just like sticks come together as they flow down the river and then ultimately separate, the journey of life is like this. We sometimes come together and sometimes are separated. But the sages are not bewildered by this. So then he began to think, okay, I've done everything I can, and still it's happened like this. I must give up my kingdom. And so he gave up his kingdom and he went to become a sage in the forest and perform many austerities. And ultimately, he achieves liberation in a very wonderful way. Okay, so as he was, after he left his body, he was traveling through the heavenly planets, and he came across Lord Shiva. He was preaching to a group of renunciates, and Lord Shiva is a very, very great personality, very incredible devotee of the Lord. And on his wife, he was sitting Parvati. So Parvati, his wife, was sitting on Lord Shiva's lap as he was preaching about renunciation to a group of sages. So seeing this very incredible sight, King Chitraketu, he laughed. He's like, only Lord Shiva can do such an incredible thing. But Parvati, hearing the laugh of Chitraketu, she actually she took it to mean that he's criticizing Lord Shiva. So she cursed Chitraketu on the spot. She said, Chitraketu, you're laughing at us. You're thinking us to be material people, but we are great devotees. So therefore, Chitraketu, I curse you to become a demon in your next life. So Chitraketu was a great devotee, and he was not disturbed by this. He accepted it to be the will of the Lord. And so he said, okay, I'll take birth as a demon. So after some time, there was a great war happening between the demons and the demigods in the celestial realm. And the demigods were winning. Indra, headed by his armies, were winning. So the demons decided, okay, we need some help. So they performed a very great sacrifice to create a wonderful, to bring about a wonderful demon who will fight for them. And this demon was named Vritrasura. And it happened to be none other than King Chitraketu. But because he was a great devotee, he maintained his spiritual progress. But he was also a demon, so he was fighting against the demigods. So he was such a great personality, such a powerful person, that Indra, just upon seeing him, he became bewildered, like Arjun on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Indra became disheartened. He didn't even want to fight him because he was so strong. Then the most wonderful thing happened. Vritrasura, this great demon who was Chitraketu in his previous life, he began to preach to Indra. He began to tell Indra, come on, it's your duty to fight. It's your duty to protect the demigods, to protect goodness and protect Dharma. And you have to kill me because that's your duty as the king. You have to defeat me. So Vritrasura, who was Chitraketu, was telling Indra to fight and kill him. He was telling him how to do his duty, even though he was on the opposing side. And Vritrasura was saying, it's a win-win situation. If you defeat me, you will have done your duty. And if I die, then I will be able to return to the spiritual world, to Krishna. So he was telling like this to Indra. And so eventually Indra got the courage, and then he fought Vritrasura, and he was able to do his duty, and Vritrasura was liberated. So this is to show the wonderful character of Chitraketu, and also how one's progress in spiritual life is never stopped when you leave this body. So whatever progress we do, whatever little thing that we can do in our spiritual life, that progress is never lost. It counts forever. every flower that we offer, every prayer that we offer, every time we chant, Krishna is hearing and He's accepting, and that the benefit of that lasts forever. So Krishna consciousness is very wonderful and very simple, and we can all practice this nicely. I'd now like to ask if there's any questions. It can be about anything to do with the philosophy of Krishna consciousness, or anything about what I've said, or any corrections. You're most welcome to say, please. Anyone has any questions? Okay. Thank you all so much for listening so attentively, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day here at Bhaktivedanta Manor. There's going to be incredible kirtan in a few moments, and I believe they're serving prasadam now also in the Haveli. And so thank you all so much for coming and spending your Sunday with Krishna. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yeah, I'm learning still, but practice makes perfect. Yeah. We have to teach as well, so it's part of
My bad. I'm calling it drum. Yeah, call it drum. Why you got this one? Where's the other one? I like this one. You really change it? Well, put it. Give that one. What?
They're not ready yet. We'll start in a second.
You're gonna start with the drum. Against the wall. Yeah, it's nice if you guys come around like here. Yeah. But we don't need the bird. We don't need the bird. We don't need Max. You don't need it. Yeah.
You wear your nose on.
Yeah, you're good. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sannivari Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasti Gaura Bhaktivinoda.
You don't need it.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Sing it once, I'll sing it. I'll sing with you. Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Jai Gaur Premanande.
I did the real hot menu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jaya Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam. Jaya Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam, Jaya Radhe Shyam. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol. Nitai Gora Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gora Hari Bol. Nitai Gora Premananda Hari Hari.
Wait, did you see Kari? It's Kari. You know the one I sent you? Yeah. Is that similar? Last one. Okay, Sikari, last one. Krishna Chaitanya, don't make me pull out the full name. Huh? Don't make me pull out the full name. Last one. Last one, you got time. Come on.
I need to shut my eyes, bro.
Yeah, last one. It's not gonna work today. No, you're not. Sort out. No, I'm done. I don't sing.
No, you sang.
I don't sing. You're not. Yeah, I'm done. I'm leaving. So. She's saying no.
Why is she not good?
She's saying no. I talked to her.
If you sing, I'll sing after.
No.
No, not you.
I care a lot. It's not that much.
I gotta sing as well.
Any one of you both sing them.
Layla.
If you want.
Why are you doing that to me? Yeah, it's great. Oh, my FNK content is viral, bro. Everyone knows.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Normal speed is that's normal speed. Double speed is double that. The same way. Yeah, it's the double. I don't know how to teach that.
Actually,
You just have to hear it.
I don't stay like learning it. I saw some videos that says down, it comes with the rhythm. Teach it.
That's the slow. I have to learn fast.
If you I'll give it a go. I'm not too sure. Any issue. I have to connect.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare